Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So I know it's been a while since I actually did a video, only because there's a couple things that's been going on with like the car and all that. Just a couple fixes actually as well. So one thing is that my axe boot actually broke, so I had to actually like fix that, repair it. Good thing I didn't need to like actually fully replace the whole axle, because the whole axle is like about 1,000 something. That's with like even like having a discount from like the Lexus parts. But the only thing I had to really do is just like actually change the boot itself. So all I did was just change the boot kit and just replaced it with, or not really replaced it, but rebuild it and remove the old boot that was pretty much torn off and then replaced it with a new one. That's about it. And with the boot kit, I do actually have this other side right here. So the boot kit comes with like two sides, one for the outer side, one for the inner. So it's the inner part that really torn. The outer side of the axe boot did not really torn, so this is like the new one. So in case like, you know, either side breaks, I'll just have to replace it with this right here. But anyways, that was done. So I'm not really sure what really caused for my axe boot to be torn. Probably something in the road that I must have hit or whatsoever. But I know my car is not even that low, or I don't have like no camber at all, so I try to keep this car as OEM as possible, like the OEM specs and all that with the wheel. But I'm not really sure what happened. I mean, everybody asked, even the mechanics asked, like, how did you torn your boot even that early? A quick little update what I did with the car in the meantime was actually I wrapped my Sabon flood splitter. So this actually is the 3M gloss white wrap that I did right here on the front splitter. Nicely almost matched the pearl white. So you can't really tell from far away. From up close, you can kind of tell the contrast, but it's not really there. There's no pearl to it, to the wrap. It's just like a simple white gloss. And same thing with that I did with the side skirts. Just kind of like what I did when I had the Laguna blue wrap. And another extra thing that I did was actually I did it on the roof spoiler as well. So that's actually new that I didn't do with the Laguna blue. So looks really good actually. So I don't know if you guys can tell right here in this little, I guess, little design I did. Well, not really a design, but anyways, what I did really was kind of like just follow that design of the spoiler itself, where it kind of like curves out and then in right here, and then just made it go all the way straight to the very end. Same thing what I did at the end right here. So yeah, that's all I really did. Looks good overall. And also, if you guys also noticed, I did remove my wrap from the antenna. Let's kind of have like that contrast flow with the quarter panels, the roof, and also with the antenna. And also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, is I am actually missing my little canards that I have on the front bumper. So these are the canards right here, double-sided 3M tape and all that. But same thing, wrapped it with the white gloss as well, just kind of like match the paint. And then same thing with the little extender tabs that will be going on to the rear bumper as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually place that today as well. So the good thing about the rear little tabs for the rear bumper is that, you know, I don't have to wrap it. So it's just my rear bumper is dirty. That's why you see like a slight little contrast, only because this is just all dust, brake dust from the BBKs. Anyways, that's it. It's just double-sided 3M tape from the back, and then just stick it on from each side. But anyways, for this video, I will be actually upgrading my door lights for each side, the driver side and the passenger side, with these Fsport door lights. So these door lights actually have like a red outline around the Fsport, not around the Sport lettering itself. So I'm really excited to actually put this on. I heard it has a really nice bright outline whenever you open the door and all that, especially at night. You can actually supposedly see it during the daytime, but waiting to see how it looks once I install it. This should be like more like a 2 to 5 minute install. Where I got this from is actually from Leon_Carbon Fiber. I'll go ahead and drop down the link in the description box below so you guys can check it out. He does sell it for a good price, so go ahead and definitely check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my passenger side, so I can see it's just a simple white light. This is actually a OEM door light. I know some of them come with yellow. Mine actually came with this white right here. So just gotta remove it easily. You can use your fingers again. So as you already saw, I just used my hand, pulled it out, and that's really it. You can actually use like a small little flat screwdriver. Just pry it from one angle right here carefully, and it'll come out. But anyways, all you have to do is just push the tab right here, and just pops right out. There we go. Was able to do it with one hand. But yeah, so this is how it looks. Has like a little projector right here, and you can actually move this left and right. So right now I have it set right here. Move it to the right, or even have it like centered. So it really depends how you like it. It's just really all preference. I guess for me, how I'll adjust it is like once I have it like, you know, lit up, I'm gonna see where exactly it's hitting on the floor, and then from there I'll just adjust this to see based on my liking of the lighting. So this should be simple. Just plug it right here. Should be a direct plug and play. And again, I'm doing this all with just one hand. Would be easier if I had two hands, but I'm holding the other with the other camera. But tap it in, and there you go. So right now it's kind of angled to the far right. Reason that you can't really see it. Also because it's daylight. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust it a little bit. And as an example, there it is. Sheesh. So as you guys can see, if I move a little further back the surface, you can definitely see the red outline of the Fsport. And the reason why I got the red outline was because, you know, of course, got that red interior. And press this little tab, comes out easy. Whoops. And then voila, there we go. It's pretty cool. You kind of see right there the little projector. But yeah, just insert it back, and that's it. Really fast, really simple. And you can kind of see the little Fsport overlay on the surface of the concrete. But yeah, again, it's kind of hard to see it right now, only because there's still a lot of light outside. But I'll record once it's really dark so you guys can see it. So there you have it, guys. I fully installed the remaining pieces that was missing. The canards, both sides, and then also the tabs for the rear bumper. Finally is in. Simple. So one thing that I actually want to point out is, before it gets actually dark, is my car has actually been on an accident before, and they actually needed to paint my front bumper, my rear bumper, and the fender. So yeah, all that needed to be fixed. But anyways, what's it called? So there's a whole issue that's been going on with my paint lately, where peeling has been happening around this, you know, the front of the right side of the bumper, and that has happened actually over time. I'm not sure exactly how it happened, but it does definitely need some repaint done. And same thing with around the fog lights. Definitely can see that paint pretty much peeled off. So it's kind of like whoever painted the front bumper, it's a, you know, it's a paint default, or sorry, not default, it's a paint defect actually, from them. So they'll definitely have to like work at it under warranty. I did call them up, and they said that yeah, they'll be willing to fix it, only because of what has happened around this area. Again, I did not touch it up with no, you know, touch up paint whatsoever, because I wanted to reach out to them first and see what they were gonna say. But yeah, that's just one little defect that I have for the front bumper of the paint. And then also I have some defect paint with the rear bumper as well. The defect for the rear bumper is actually this part right here. So again, I'm not sure how this has happened. You can definitely see the paint almost like peeling off already. So this feels like a film, feels like a wrap, but it's not. It's actually the paint just peeling off. So yeah, that's just unfortunate. This just really happens really when you get something painted that is not OEM anymore. So there can be situations where your paint will not really, again, act like it's OEM. So yeah, I can't really find it around my trunk. And oh yeah, here it is. So it's around this quarter panel area. You can kind of see the clear coat kind of like peeling off on that very edge. but the clear coat's kind of like holding off strong around this area. So it's like the weaker spots area where I guess they didn't really like focus on too well on, where it's peeling. Alright guys, so this is kind of like a better view from my car, and yeah, that's how the rear looks like. That matching look for the roof spoiler, that gloss just flowing nice around the car, and the side skirt, the front splitter, and finally the canards that I just mounted it back to the car. Looks really good. Missed the white a lot so much, so again, it's been a while since I recorded for you guys, but this is really the update what I have right now for the car. Not really much has changed except just adding those door lights, and you know, the most recent sorta was my tail lights, and that's really it guys. That's really it for the IS. Anyways, that little, I guess, sort of rant that I had with the paint, I wouldn't say it's a rant, it's just me of like, you know, just keeping you guys updated of what's going on with the car. But anyways, fast forward, I did actually contact the body shop that actually painted the pieces of the car, but they are actually willing to repaint it back under warranty. So a good thing it has a lifetime warranty. So those of you who get your paint repainted or painted by a body shop, make sure they do have some sort of like warranty where they are willing to repaint it, only because it's their fault for a paint defect, and that'll help you a lot, especially like just saving you money trying to repaint something that it's not really your fault, you know. One thing that I kind of want to do is actually install some ambient lighting to the interior. So what I mean by that is actually put the lights around this area, and also for the rear doors as well. So that's one thing I can really think of right now that I can possibly do. Only thing that will make me not do it is because of the whole wiring. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do about that, but yeah, I mean, that's just one thing that I just came up right now. Sheesh, there you have it guys. So those are the door lights. Looks really good. Let me close it, kind of see it right there, but yeah, looks really good. You can kind of see once I'm opening the door, kind of see those projector lights working really good, super bright. And then goes to the side skirt, and then off to the floor. Yeah, it's pretty tough. I like it a lot. It's really bright, I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, right now it's kind of like dropping down to sunset, but you can still see it really well. That's tough. That side was the driver's side, so you kind of see it from here. And here's the driver, oh, not the driver's side, the passenger side, there we go. But I'm just stepping out, so right now I'm just like stepping back a little bit, and you can kind of like see it. Kind of that slight door lights. I mean, from far away obviously you can't really see it, but I mean, you'll definitely notice it once it's like really like dark outside, like nighttime. But like I said, right now it's visible, so yeah, looks really good. And like I was saying earlier, like prior to like assembling this, you could definitely adjust this projector. So if we move it to the right, it'll go far. I don't like this when it goes to like all the way like far out, just because the lettering looks stretched, so it looks kind of weird, you know. I mean, for those that do like that, then feel free, but for me, this looks kind of small, so if I want to kind of like expand it a little bit to the max where it looks good enough, I guess, I feel like this is where, nah, not there, well, right there. So I guess that's where I'm happy with the logo. There's no stretch at all, but it expands really nice. And I'm just gonna close it up. That's really it for the video today. Let me know what you guys think of the door lights. And again, if you guys are interested on purchasing these door lights for your Lexus, definitely hit up Leon_Carbon Fiber. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Peace.